Of your competition, who do you feel has the best style?
Of my competition, I would say best style, either the Lawrences or Sexton. Smooth, effortless look. I like watching them ride.
Best style, I would say, probably Chase.
What about it?
Very fluid. Uses his legs a lot. Head's always very centered over the bars. Rider triangle on him looks really good constantly. He's never too far back, never too far forward. Jet's a lot the same now that he's on the 452. But Chase is just very, very fluid and one with the bike. It looks good.
I want to say all around, I would say Jet Lawrence or Chase Sexton. And Ken Roczen, by far.
What about their style do you like?
I like Ken Roczen's creativeness, how light he is on his feet, and how good his form is through the whoops all around.
Back in the day, for me, the person that had the best style was Josh Hansen. I grew up with him in Colorado, and then as we transitioned to the pros, nobody could throw down like him, and it's just how he stays on the front of the bike. It was unreal. He always had really good style, and I think he still does. I don't know when he's going to get old man style. Surely it's going to hit him at some point.
Never.
But coming from me, who didn't have great style, I was always jealous of him and how he looked. He had it going on.
Who had the best style? Hey, I'm honored to be on Vital. First of all, I've never been on.
Well, we need to make that happen. We need a long form interview then.
We definitely need a long form interview. But you know what? Ron Lachine, when I was coming in, the Dogger had the style. Super smooth, just super talented. Not to throw Dogger under the bus, but I mean we can go on and name guys that were super talented that maybe didn't put in the work ethic because they were talented, and so you can't replace hard work. But Dogger had the style, had the look. Even before my time on a Honda, and Yamaha. I mean, I can go back to Yamaha days when I was still an amateur kid coming up through. On Dogger on the Yamaha 224 was his number, and he
Absolutely.
had unbelievable style, and so he kind of carried the style look that I looked up to and then was able to race him.
Jason Anderson.
Why? What about it?
I just like how he uses his height and his weight to flow around the track.
Me.
You?
No. Best. I don't know. In which class? 2VD or 4VD?
I'd rather be your class, but you could go 450 as long as you don't say Jet.
Kenny.
What about his style?
He's not quite like Jet, but he's still very fluid, So, and to have his style with the way his arms are is pretty unreal.
He was never a competition for me, but just being around K-Dub, being teammates with him and being around him, no one had better style than him back then.
I'm gonna have to go with myself.
Casey Cochran.
Casey Cochran, yeah. I mean, I'm my own competition sometimes. So, I mean, if that's a valid answer, then yeah. Myself.
I love it.
Well, not my competition today, but I did get to race against him, which was kind of one of my childhood heroes. Kevin Windham, best style for sure.
What about his style did you like?
Just how fluid he was, like how he flowed, like just his flow around the track, how effortless it was. Gosh, just like poetry riding out there, especially for back when he raced. Obviously, at that time, he had a very unique riding style. It was really, really cool.
I think Jason Anderson has the best style just because he's a little bit more loose on the bike. He's not so cookie cutter, which obviously the cookie cutter helps in some situations, but I think it looks sick when you're a little loose on the bike.
What? You want to ask me a question?
I was going to say your name, but you can do it too.
You told me to say it.
No, fine, go ahead.
Cade Clayson. I would think everyone would say Jet because he's pretty flawless and he looks good on the motorcycle. So I'm not going to say him. I think Starling has really good style. I like how he flicks his bike around, is able to work it over some obstacles sometimes. Sometimes he gets a little stiff, but I actually really like his style and compliment him a lot. Compliment him a lot all the time on it.
Well, I would like to say me, but it's not. I would say Chase. He has really flawless style. Obviously Jet's good, but Chase, I really look up to his style and try to emulate that.
I would say out of the current racers, I think the best style would be Aaron Plessinger.
What about his style?
Like, he's just hang loose, like not necessarily style as a dirt bike rider, just as a person, he's awesome.
The best style has probably got to be, well, Trey Kennard's not my competition.
I'll take that.
I think he's got good style. Ken Roczen, I think he's probably got one of the best styles. It's like watching poetry in motion. That's yeah.